a broken character. Like this dude stay breaking the fourth wall. He has awareness of the real world.
I was in a club, they see me in a pub anyway. She saw me like a beacon, brighter than a light, and she was tweaking, running through the streets want me.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy King JWIGGS here today, and we're back with another video. Today I'll be reacting to a Deadpool 3 news reporter. Something new actually is going on right now with the creation of Deadpool 3, and I'm hyped for it, man. After I recently rewatched, I believe like 2 weeks ago, I rewatched Deadpool 1 and 2, and I was enjoying it. I was just thinking, like, imagine Spider-Man in there, or like official X-Men characters in there or something like that. So, with Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness coming out, like, I'm really excited of what is in store for Deadpool 3. Um and just the things, the possibilities, because of all these universes being explored within this movie. That's why this movie is such a big deal. And the talk about uh mutants coming back. So let's get right into it and find out. Like, I'm excited. I gotta find out what is going on. I want to know.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we
What's up,
talk
my
all
guy?
things Marvel and MCU. I'm your host, Warren Thompson, and today we have some awesome Deadpool 3 news. Deadpool in the
Okay.
MCU. We have news about the director, about the screenwriters, and we're going to be
All of
talking
that?
about what to expect from the third Deadpool film. Will it be rated R, and will he be making an MCU debut before Deadpool 3? Possibly.
So I heard since Disney bought Deadpool 3, that basically means that they definitely might not be doing the whole rated R thing anymore, because I think it has to do with sales. And like when it comes to Disney, like, they're catered to the younger audience and stuff like that. So they're definitely gonna be trying to get Deadpool a little bit more calmed down, which is gonna kind of suck. Which means no blood. If any decapitation happens, it's probably gonna just be blacked out or blurred or like not shown. It sounds crazy that I'm saying that, but that's just what Deadpool does. So yeah, it makes it more realistic to like the comics. But if it can, but Disney usually, if it still happens, they know how to make it like not too graphic. Like, remember when Thor chopped off this dude Thanos' head? Yeah, and kids were watching that, and it wasn't rated R when that happened. So Disney know what they're doing.
In Multiverse of Madness. We're going to break all that down in this video. But of course, if you're new, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest MCU news. Let's break it down. Now, there are a ton of upcoming Marvel movies that...
Oh, so we got Captain Marvel 2, Eternals, Black Panther 2. The heck is a Armor Wars? What? That sound whack. I'm sorry. Like, what the heck? Okay, we got the Guardians of the Galaxy, Holiday of the Galaxy, Holiday Special. I Am Groot, Hulk, She-Hulk. Yeah, I heard about She-Hulk. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. That's really the 25th. That's not even too long from now. Then we got, ooh, Fantastic Four right here. And then we got Marvel's Secret Invasion. I honestly don't remember this type of stuff. What If? I already watched that. Thor and Love and Thunder, Thor, Black Widow. I already watched it. Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings. I think that already came out. So I do remember back when like a lot of these were like shown, and I never got into it. But now I'm getting into it, and I'm excited. Eternals was a little bit weird to me, but it's interesting because I was watching this game, this gameplay being done by these reactors, and they're playing it. So it's called Asura's Wrath, and bruh, I watched the whole gameplay of Asura's Wrath not too long ago. I ended up watching Eternals. I'm like, yo, it's the same thing. Like the creator create these false gods, and then the false gods go to the earth or their planet to defeat the evil, that the creator that created the gods also created the evil, so the gods and the evil could also fight on those planets and protect the humans and stuff. So it's really everything is just really
Fans
repeating
are just
itself.
super excited about
No
Doctor
one's
Strange
really
in the
original
Multiverse
though.
of
Like, I don't
Madness,
even
which
know
is
who the
going to
characters in it,
include
but
in some shape or form
a
X-Men.
lot of this
Then
stuff
we
comes
have
from
an
the Bible.
actual X-Men movie or Mutants movie coming up at some point in time. And then of course the Fantastic Four is supposed to be here within the next couple of years. And then of course we have huge movies like Thor, Love and Thunder. But amongst all of these huge, massive movies coming out in the MCU, one of the movies that fans are most excited about is the third Deadpool film. Now, fans would have been excited about a third Deadpool film alone, even if it was still at Fox. But now Deadpool is in the MCU, and now Deadpool could have possibly gotten the best director it could have for Deadpool 3. Yesterday, it was revealed by The Hollywood Reporter that Deadpool 3 now has a director, and that director is Shawn Levy. If you are not familiar,
So they never had a director this entire time. They were just writing notes and like ideas and stuff, and then now this guy here shows up and like Sean. You know, I don't like getting too involved into this stuff because what happens is my patience grow thin, and then I tend to think too much about, okay, when is this gonna come out and all that. If I think less about it, and it's gonna happen a lot sooner. So with these things, I try not to
with
go too
Shawn
deep
Levy,
into
he
it.
just directed the movie Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds and Taika Waititi, and it was hilarious.
Free Guy was awesome. For him to direct Deadpool 3.
And an extremely great movie. He also recently directed, with Ryan Reynolds, The Adam Project that recently came out on Netflix
Hey, yo, this
yesterday.
director
I
is
watched it
wildin'.
yesterday and it is
This-
fantastic as well.
this
That
director
movie
is
is
crazy.
kind of like a Guardians of the Galaxy meets Deadpool meets Star Wars. And I can say with confidence that after watching Free Guy many times and The Adam Project last night, Shawn Levy is going to do an absolutely incredible job directing Deadpool 3. He's just recently worked with Ryan Reynolds on these last two movies, so the chemistry
So they
is
have
obviously really
chemistry. That's
good
what's
there,
crazy.
and it looks like they've just decided to keep the ball rolling right into Deadpool 3. Now, if you watched Free Guy, and I hope you did because it's amazing, there was actually quite a bit of
Hey, I actually really like working with you. So like, you know, now that I'm directing Deadpool 3, we about to be lit. We about to go crazy. We about to go stupid. All right, Ryan, let's go. Now let me stop.
Marvel in the movie. Specifically towards the end, we had Captain America's shield, we had a Hulk hand, we had a lightsaber, which isn't Marvel but Star Wars, and Chris Evans even made a tiny little cameo. Shawn Levy has expressed before how much of a huge Marvel fan he is, and specifically a huge Deadpool fan. So no doubt over the past few years while they were doing these movies, Free Guy and The Adam Project, Ryan Reynolds and Shawn talked about Deadpool and what they could make together. And yesterday, Ryan Reynolds even took to Twitter to react to the
I feel like sometimes it's too ironic when like people like direct things and people act things and they be like, oh, this is like my favorite thing. This is my dream. I mean, it be like that sometimes, but sometimes I feel like when people do things, they just be like gassing it. Like like Andrew Garfield said that, you know, he's always been a Spider-Man fan since little. Like I feel like that's more real, and I believe that. I've seen pictures of him like in the little with the Spider-Man suit, but a lot of people really just be chatting. But who knows? Maybe he does like Deadpool, but the thing is, I feel like he doesn't not like Deadpool. Maybe he does like Deadpool, but I think he be dragging it with like, I'm a huge Deadpool fan. Like Ninja, you know you wasn't like that until you just got the role to direct it.
news that Shawn Levy would be directing Deadpool 3. In a Twitter post yesterday, he tweeted, "The third film in my Shawn Levy trilogy will be a tad more stabby," and then he put a picture that had the three characters he's played with Shawn Levy so far. On the right is Guy from Free Guy, in the middle is Adam from The Adam Project, and of course we all know who is on the left, Deadpool. So this tweet even further confirms that Shawn Levy is going to be directing Deadpool 3, and Ryan Reynolds is very excited about it. Now, we also do have a little bit more news about the direction the script is going. It appears that the first draft of the script is done. About a year ago, it was announced that the Molyneux sisters were going to be writing the script for Deadpool 3. And they did, along with Ryan Reynolds, of course, but The Hollywood Reporter stated that the Molyneux sisters finished the first draft of the film. However, now, Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick are now writing the second draft of the script and doing the screenplay. And this is also fantastic news because they wrote the scripts for the first 2 Deadpool films. So if we have a lot of people out there worried that now that Deadpool is over at Disney and not over at Fox, if you're worried that he's going to be changing a lot, do not be worried about that. We have the same writers, plus Ryan Reynolds said he wanted to be a lot more hands-on for Deadpool 3 as far as the script is concerned and direction is concerned. And now we have an amazing director who has great chemistry with Ryan Reynolds already and is a huge Deadpool fan. You do not have to worry about Deadpool changing. It sounds like they're definitely sticking true to the character, and I trust Ryan Reynolds. I think even if they got a completely new team, Marvel Studios and Disney made them get an entire new staff, Ryan Reynolds would still stick true to who Deadpool was. And let's be honest, Deadpool in the MCU is kind of just Ryan Reynolds. We kind of associate them as one person, let's be honest. So even if it was just Ryan Reynolds coming back, I'm sure it would still be a great Deadpool film, but we have an amazing cast and crew right now. And right now, there are kind of 2 important questions that we really need to ask. And we should note that Ryan Reynolds did say that he would be making a Deadpool 3 announcement soon. Now, he didn't really make this announcement. The other day, he came out and said that he wanted Sean Levy to direct Deadpool 3. And then yesterday, The Hollywood Reporter came out and they reported on it, but he didn't say anything and Marvel Studios didn't say anything. So perhaps we'll be getting an official Deadpool 3 announcement from Ryan Reynolds and Marvel Studios.
No, yeah, it sounds like it's about to be huge, like, cause this dude Ryan Reynolds is a fan of Deadpool himself. Like, it's funny cause he's playing Deadpool, but yeah, like he's excited about the role. And if he doesn't be like, hey, well, anyway, wear the suit and all that extra stuff, or just genuinely post about it. Like the first thing when he mentions Deadpool 3 is about to be probably like a short skit. And I feel like him doing these little skits, like the thing with him reacting with the rock dude from Thor's place and all that. Like I feel like that was like a lot of it was his idea to like make Deadpool like have like these little outlets, because Deadpool is such like a broken character. Like this dude stay breaking the fourth wall. He has awareness of the real world. And it's just a fun character for Ryan Reynolds to play
Relatively soon. In an interview not too long ago, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige did say that they did have a release date down for Deadpool 3 already. So perhaps that release date is going.
Kevin Feige made Spider-Man PS4. Bro, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. All these great people, like creators, are really working together to give us some fire. Like Kevin Feige, like what the? Kevin Feige was involved in Spider-Man 3, No Way Home, Doctor Strange, Eternals. Golly, what the heck? Wait, he's not the one with Spider-Man PS4. Hold on. Am I bugging? There's no way. Okay, I think I was thinking about somebody else. Cause I put Spider-Man PS4 and he didn't. Yeah, I was bugging. But he does look like the person.
To be announced relatively soon. Now, as far as those 2 important questions are concerned, the first one that we have to ask is, will Deadpool be rated R still, even though it's in the MCU and over at Disney? Well, first things first, let's not forget what former CEO Bob Iger said about Deadpool in the MCU now. He said Deadpool can remain rated R. He didn't say Deadpool could be rated R or we'll see about it. He said it's going to remain rated R, which is a great sign. Now, he's no longer the CEO, Bob Chapek is, but you would like to assume that they kind of have the same thought process. After all, Deadpool and Deadpool 2 are 2 of the biggest grossing rated.
Okay, I'm going to look up rated R Disney movies. Rated R Disney movies. What the heck? Ninja, what the heck? Bruh, this is weird. What did I do? Rated R Disney movies. Nightmare Alley's rated R. Kingsman. These are Disney movies? I'm so confused. I'm gonna have to look this up a different time, but this is, I don't know. But Rich Man's Wife. I don't know. It looked like Disney was just be buying
R movies of all time. Record-breaking rated R movies. And fans love them. It would be unwise to change Deadpool to a PG-13 movie. But this is actually coming right around the time that all of the Netflix Marvel shows are about to be released on Disney+. And these are definitely more mature. Now, Disney Plus is making some adjustments to their parental controls on the streaming service, and this is also a very good sign that Deadpool can remain rated R. And not to mention, Marvel is getting a little bit more risky. We did, in fact, have our first sex scene in The Eternals. It wasn't much, but hey, it's there. And that just shows you that really what Marvel is going for is good filmmaking. And I don't think you can do a Deadpool movie if it's not rated R, and I think Marvel and Disney knows this. But the second biggest question we, of course, have is, will Deadpool actually make his MCU appearance before Deadpool 3? And I think the answer to this, of course, is yes. I think Deadpool is going to be introduced to the MCU in Multiverse of Madness. With all of these crazy different rumors going around about all of these different cameos that could happen in Doctor Strange 2, I think one that makes the most sense is Deadpool. Deadpool can enter the MCU this way, going from the Fox universe to the MCU. Whether that's just in a normal scene throughout the movie, a post-credit scene, whatever it may be, I think that it's the perfect opportunity. And the timing works out as well. It looks like we'll be getting Deadpool 3 in the next couple of years, so showing the fans and the audience that, hey, he's in the MCU now to kind of avoid a bit of confusion would be a smart idea. But let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. And let me know how excited you are to finally be able to see Deadpool in the MCU. Let me know down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest Marvel news. For live updates, you can always follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And as always, thank you all so much for watching.
Yeah, so that's it. Yo, it's kind of, let me see. A good thumbnail. But yeah, I think that's it so far. Hope you enjoyed the information. I'm really into the whole Deadpool 3 thing, And I really like this. Nah, this shot with the little ticket. Yeah, I like that shot a lot. But it's not a Deadpool 3 thumbnail, to be honest. This is I don't know, it's kind of whack. But yeah, I'm just really excited. Oh yeah, this is fine. I'm just really excited of like the outcome of this whole thing. And with Multiverse of Madness coming up, it'll really hurt my soul if like this dude, after all of that, this dude Deadpool ends up not even being in the post credits or anything like that. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. King JWIGGS out.
I was in a club, they see me in the pub anyway. She saw me like a beacon, brighter than a light.